We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Got accepted. The catcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with it.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball. Marcus Walden, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Around first, digging for 2. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
The count now at 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, man. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 268 the average for him coming in. 33 home runs and 97 driven in. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And it's fouled away. Judge leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hit out towards second. Beautiful diving stop. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Luke Voigt. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 18 homers and 54 runs batted in. Reined in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 Boston error, and a couple of men left. 1 inning in the books here. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Just hung in there on that one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, C.J. Chatham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Kevin Pillar, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Here's the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, there's the great equalizer, change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Marcus Wilson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby.
So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark, with 19 homers and the RBI count at 35. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a bball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. As a look. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 3 runs already home here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Last half of the 2nd set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the 1st strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
This is foul right side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Gary Sanchez is retired leading off the bottom of the 2nd. And he gets ahead 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he takes ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
1-0.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he will take ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. None out. Runners at 1st and 2nd. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to 1st. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping up now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys will call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box now, C.J. Chatham. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
First and second now, one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. But then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Set to deal on 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, what a battle there, D'Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box, Marcus Wilson, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt. Just
staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. lays off 2-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Popped him up. Dahlbeck near the first base bag. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Torres.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 out, nobody on. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove, as he's got it to end the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 3. Davey Garcia answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count even now at 1-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a four-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another four-seamer in that location.
So now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it. One down. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Inside, he misses ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez, who's into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Boston leads it 6-3. Now at the plate, Luke Voit. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 32 now for the season. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Matt Barnes, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Riding in once again, Torres. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Now the Red Sox DH, Xander Bogaerts, will start off the 5th in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Hit to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot. C.J. Chatham, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 6 runs, 5 hits. 1 error on the Boston line score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Curveball misses inside. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1 the count to Pilar. 2 out with a man at first. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 left for the Red Sox. Weird still tied 6-6. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dahlbeck is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
1-0 pitch on the way. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. And the count will be full. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2.
Now batting. First baseman. Luke Voigt.
Ready now, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Gary Sanchez would be next. 3-0. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Marcus Wilson. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bobby Dahlbeck is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Dahlbeck, an opposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Striding in for Boston, Kevin Plawecki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Christian Vasquez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Vasquez.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count now, a ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Jose Peraza is on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 is outside for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Full count to Jose Peraza. Runners are at first and second with one away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Christian Vasquez will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Number 7, Christian Vasquez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Josh Osich enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Boston, number 35, Josh Osich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Osich is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Martinez has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Torres.
To the plate now, Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Two and 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
The back.
Digging in, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 36 on the year for him as they move out in front 7-6. Ben Heller comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
Standing in now, C.J. Chatham.
The shortstop.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Heller is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-2 home. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, and he makes the catch in the corner. Marcus Wilson will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key three-run home run. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes.
Well,
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. The 1-1 home, and he fouls this one off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 6. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Number 29.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. Swing, and he pops him up. Pilar moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Chris Mazza takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Chris Mazza.
First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
3-2 now. Now a payoff pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. In comes the runner from third. It's a big 2-out hit, and that will tie the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Comes set, now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off the box, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Here's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. And here's Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now back.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-1. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. This remains a ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that will bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The pitch. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here.
He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, back in the day, you would hope the leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the eighth. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
The 2-1 pitch.
We got full count.
Miguel Andujar is on deck. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Kyle Hart answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Kyle Hart.
Plate now, Miguel Andujar. That's the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Wilson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The bat, number 29.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela, and their runners at the corners now. Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 8. Tyler Wade stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes
hit high and deep out to left field. Stanton's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Striding into the box, C.J. Chatham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Their count now at 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Swing and the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Row, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
The tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Game on the line, 2 men out. He's set the 0-1.
21.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Very high, 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bobby Dahlbeck would be next. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The New York Yankees slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Tommy Kingley earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 40th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Red Sox, 7 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.